Starting this video kind of late, but this is Mia. She's a 10-month-old Mia Zitz. 10-month-old German Shepherd, Australian Shepherd mix. Very, very, very smart. Good temperaments from both breeds. Me and her have been doing some hunting lately, and she's been becoming a little bit of a retriever dog. This is one of our first. It's actually a squirrel that we cleaned after she had actually retrieved it from 1,000 yards, which is awesome, using high-powered 30 caliber pellet gun. And we're gonna start basically feeding her raw food, as I've seen a lot of YouTube videos on all the benefits of it. Let me get that out of here. It's yours, Mia. It's yours. So we're gonna begin hunting our own food for Mia and supplementing her diet with raw food. I did freeze it. I've been told that squirrels have like some parasites and things, but other than that, they're very, very, very healthy. Apparently, they're very good to eat. I'll be trying one eventually. And Mia, it's yours. I think it's frozen, so she's like a little unsure as to what the deal is. I've been told that the bones... No, it's yours. I think me talking is distracting her. Hey, it's yours. Good girl. I've been told that the bones aren't anything to worry about because if it's an uncooked bone, people get all worried about chicken bones and stuff like that, but apparently that's the cooked chicken bones, because it changes the physical traits of the bone itself. It takes out a lot of the marrow and a lot of the things that make bones flexible, and apparently if it's an uncooked bone, dogs shouldn't have any trouble eating them and digesting them. It shouldn't have any problems getting lodged or anything like that because of the properties. And apparently they're kind of the best part because of the marrow and stuff like that. It's yours, Mia. Good girl. All the food she eats is raw coated. I'm not really sure how they coat it with the rawness of it, but she's been fed very, very good all of her life, as far as no grains, nothing processed by much. But I think going into a more natural diet, hopefully we'll see the benefits, and she seems to enjoy it. I know she loves chasing after those things, so. It's a little bit about her breed, I guess. Technically she's a mutt, but her mom was an all-white, or a Swedish Shepherd. She's about 130 pounds, massive white, German Shepherd dog. The breeder was a German Shepherd breeder, and I had been looking for a German Shepherd, Australian Shepherd mix like her, mainly because of the German Shepherds can tend to be a little too ball-driven, have a lot of anxiety, and just need to be constantly stimulated, with basically a task. Whereas Australian Shepherds, I thought, would be good. A good mix, a good hybrid in there, because a lot of their traits and personalities, they were bred to be shepherds, where they knew they had a goal or a task herd the sheep, but not necessarily close to, the shepherd, or and so they'd have to make decisions and be a little bit more intuitive than a German shepherd, which is just looking for a command by the alpha, and not really wanting to think or do. It's in the personality traits, like a Myers-Briggs assessment, they'd be an ENTJ, where they're looking for commands, they're looking to complete things, and then a little bit like robots in a sense. Whereas Australian shepherds could be a little bit more like a ENTP, where they're thinking of other possibilities and things, and it gives them a little bit more intuition, but also a little less anxiety, in that need for a constant task to be doing. And hard to find the breed, because it's pretty much it's got to happen by accident, and I actually found it, and apparently this was like a very renowned German shepherd, and then the breeder's brother had breeds Australian shepherds, and by accident his prize shepherd, Australian shepherd, got into the crate with his German shepherd when she was in heat, and they had a blasphemous litter that they didn't want anything to do with. She's been nothing but great. I've had her since she was 4 weeks, and she very, very, very smart, very quiet. She's great with my 3-year-old and the family. She's seemed like she was housebroken from the moment we got her. She's trained in German commands, and very, very, very loyal, but not overly anxious, or doesn't get that anxiety that some dogs do when their primary alpha isn't there. So when she's home alone with my wife, or with my daughter, or obviously both, and I'm not there, she doesn't display any sort of tendencies like she's unhappy, or she's just like beside herself. But it is very clear that she is my dog for sure, and can take her anywhere. Take her to the office, to Walmart. For the first few weeks, she actually spent every single hour, waking hour that is, with me. Mainly due to the fact I didn't tell my significant other that I was getting a dog, and we happened to be potty training our daughter, who's 3 now at the time. So it wasn't the best time to have a puppy as well. So she ended up just coming with me forever. But it was a great bonding experience for both of us. Is that good, Mia? Mia. Mia. Sitz. Hey. Mia sitz. Hey. You like that? She's like, screw you, man. I'm not sitting right now. Good girl, Mia. Mia. You like that? She's 10 months old, and she's very, she's not very territorial when it comes to food. I like to play with her and touch her while she's eating, just so that, if my 3-year-old comes over and messes with her, or maybe feeds her something, from her plate or something, tries to take it back, she doesn't get aggressive at all. I'd also like to shout out to first 508th Airborne channel with Kurgan, the Blue Bay Shepherd, the Palm Bay, which is something I'm actually looking to get one as well. Learned a lot from your channel. I enjoy watching the videos. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Anybody want to learn more about animals or dogs specifically, and multiple dogs and raw food diets and just, you know, great source of information, and highly recommend it. So again, thank you for all the videos that you put on. Mia's pretty much wrapping this up. I'm going to be doing a series of videos on just different trainings and different things, and then, you know, this progression with the raw food diet and how it's either benefiting or, you know, just basically what happens. So if this is something you're into, or you're a dog owner and you got more questions, you'd like to kind of go on this journey, please subscribe and look out for more videos. Again, my name is Maverick, and this is Mia. Contact me if you have any questions.